Welcome back to our channel here. We are doing another demo on the Baccarat partner betting strategy. This was something that was discovered from my wife, actually. We were on a date night at the casino and we were playing Baccarat. She was playing the player and I was playing the banker, and obviously I lost all my money and my wife kept complimenting, giving me more chips to play. So I kept playing my banker and I kept losing, but she kept winning. And it was pretty cool because that night we walked out of that casino with over $700 in chips. It was a little unusual to bet this way. I actually still find it a little weird. But you know what? We've been doing this since 2013 and it's been very, very successful, very profitable. And we don't go for broke anymore. We used to follow the streaks completely to make, like, we got a little bit on the greedy side where we were starting to make like $2,000 to $5,000 every day, and we didn't we don't want to break the casino. We don't want to cause any ruckus to risk us getting banned, or because they do have the right to refuse service. So anyway, we're gonna start this demo number 6. This is gonna be demo number 6. $500 buy-in for the player 1, $500 buy-in for player 2. Player 2 is gonna play banker. Player 1 is gonna play player. Our betting progression is gonna start with $25 chip. If it wins, we go to 50. If it wins a second time, we go to 75, complimenting the player for the losing bet for the player, for the banker or the player. Whatever happens first. We're going to go up to 50, and we're going to regress to 50 after the third win. Fourth one, we go back to 75. Fifth one, we go to 100. And focus about here. This is where it gets more advanced if you want to continue on. Our goal is to make $200 per session, per table. $200 per table. You make you hit about 5 of these tables a day. You make yourself $1,000 a day. If you want to make more, hey, go for it. But hey, $1,000 a day is pretty comfortable. You can make a pretty comfortable living on $1,000 a day, making a simple $200 a table. I used to follow the streaks all the way to the end, but I found, you know what, it wasn't really worth it, because you can hit $200 at these tables so easy. Like, so easy. The win ratio, the win-loss ratio is around 65%. Like winning over 35% losing. So you'll find a lot of you'll find a lot of losing tables. You'll find a lot of winning tables, and it's up to you. You manage your own money. You're in control of your own betting and stuff. The main goal here is to keep replenishing the bankroll. You never want to use your money to gamble. You always want to gamble on casino money only. So we're going to pay each win with white chips, representing $25 chips, casino chips. So let's start our demo number 6. Here we go. We are going to use the cards from the Baccarat game from wizardofodds.com/play/Baccarat. And we set at the top here, we'll set to automatically do the cards. So we're going to hit deal here. Our first bet of the day is a tie. Nobody wins, nobody loses. Okay, player wins. That's our first win. Banker wins. Notice after every loss, we start over at 25. After every win, we follow the betting progression, and after 2 wins, we always compliment the player with a quarter chip. So player wins again. So right now we're doing a chop here, and the chop, again, I've mentioned this in all the previous videos as well. The chop is another way of Baccarat, how the outcome of the cards come. There's player, 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 banker, 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 then it goes player, banker, player, banker, player, banker. That's classified as a chop. The Asian way of playing, they like the chops, they like the vertical streaks. Either way, when you're doing the bet in behind strategy, where you're betting the previous outcome and then increasing your bets as you're playing, you're always in that streak that way as well. That's a good single player strategy. So let's continue here. Okay, banker wins. Natural 8. Banker wins again. Natural 9. So player won 2 times. Banker won 2 times. Goes 75. The extra quarter chip complements the player. Banker wins again. Banker wins a 3rd time at this point. We regress to 50. Complement the player and replenish your chips. Banker wins again. Banker goes to 75, compliments the player. Player wins. Banker wins. Player wins. Again, this is considered the chop. When it goes back and forth like that, so banker wins. That's considered a chop. Asians love that. And player wins. Actually, I'll show you what a chop looks like. When we go to the history, you'll notice in the actual board, I'm not sure if you can see this, but you see banker, player, banker, player, banker, player. It's all a chop. That's all considered a chop. And what is people follow that betting strategy. Well, we don't focus on chops. We just do the vertical lines with our partner strategy. And actually, I didn't even notice. We are at hand number 13. Usually we limit our table play to either 20 hands or $200 is our goal, our table goal. So win or lose, we usually walk away after 20 hands. So let's do this again. Okay, player wins again. That's the 2nd time. So player goes to 75, compliments the banker. Banker wins. Player wins. Wow. Continuous chop here. And player wins. That's 2nd time. There we go. That's 75. Banker goes to 25. Compliments. Banker wins. Player wins. Banker wins. Now, if you'll notice, this is a really choppy table. Now, when we look at our hand history, we are at our 20 hand limit. Win or lose, we're supposed to walk away from this table at 20 hands. So, at this point, what we do is we're going to pull all our bets back and we're going to end this session, because don't wait for a table to go good. Because you know what? You can't predict the outcome of the Baccarat game. You're either going to keep losing because you got a choppy table. They're there all day long. There's a lot of choppy tables there. So you gotta have some kind of control with your betting. And this is why I utilize the 20 hand limit or the $200 goal. So we're going to end this session. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this session. I'm going to replenish this one here. That's 100. That's our 500. So what we're going to do, we're going to end this session with a 100, 200. So we are at a $250 loss for our demo session number 6. And that's how we end the session. 20 hands or $200. If you're up $200, you end the session. And if you're at 20 hands, win or lose, you should end the session. We're not going to play, we're not going to risk all our money for the sake of trying to win our money back. We can do that at another table. So that ends our demo session number 6. We are at a minus $250 loss for demo number 6.